The project review begins, and your manager asks what changed because of your work. You remember the late corrections, the coordination, and the problem you prevented. But the useful details are scattered across messages, documents, and ticket history. The work happened. The evidence is simply difficult to retrieve. That gap does not automatically mean anyone is taking credit or ignoring you on purpose. Quiet work is easy to miss when ownership is shared, managers have incomplete context, and performance conversations depend on recent or memorable events. A small evidence log gives those conversations something better than memory. The log is not a diary, a surveillance system. Each entry should help another person understand what happened, what you contributed, what changed, and where the supporting artifact lives. Use 5 fields: situation, action, result, evidence, and next step. The situation is the observable starting point. Write the request, problem, risk, or condition in neutral language. The weekly report contained conflicting totals from 3 teams is more useful than nobody else knew what they were doing. The second assigns motive and creates an argument. The action records your contribution. Use a specific verb. Reconciled the totals. Drafted the checklist. Coordinated the review. Tested the correction. If several people contributed, name the shared work accurately and isolate only the part you can support. The result describes what changed. Prefer an accepted deliverable, a resolved ticket, a completed decision, a verified before and after measure. Do not inflate activity into impact. Sending many messages is activity. Getting the correct version approved before the deadline is a result. The evidence field points to an artifact allowed by company policy, a sent message, approved document, ticket history, project board update, meeting note, version record, or measured result. The log does not need to copy confidential material. A short reference to the approved location may be enough. The next step records what remains open. This prevents the entry from becoming a victory note with no operational use. Here is a realistic example. Situation: the quarterly report contained inconsistent figures from 3 departments. Action: you compared the source files, confirmed the definitions with the owners, reconciled the discrepancies, and prepared the reviewed version. Result: the final report was approved and sent before the deadline without the conflicting totals. Evidence: the dated review message, the approved report version, and the ticket showing resolution. Next step: document the shared definition before the next reporting cycle. Nothing in that entry claims you completed the entire project alone. It preserves the part you can demonstrate and credits the people who supplied or approved the information. That makes the record more credible, not less. The first decision is when to create an entry. Log work when the outcome is important. The contribution is easy to lose. Ownership is unclear. The effect will matter at review time, or the same issue may return. Routine tasks do not need an entry simply because they happened. If the log becomes a list of every email and meeting, the useful evidence disappears inside the volume. The second decision is what to leave out. Do not record private medical details, personal speculation, passwords, customer information, restricted documents, or material you are not permitted to retain. Respect confidentiality, record retention rules, and approved systems. When in doubt, keep only the neutral fact and the location of an authorized artifact, or ask what your organization permits. The third decision is how often to review it. A brief weekly review is usually more useful than reconstructing months of work before a performance conversation. Remove weak entries, update open results, and group the strongest items by outcome. The goal is not a long document. The goal is a short set of examples that can be understood quickly. The fourth decision is how to use the log without sounding like a courtroom argument. Start with a shared objective. Then describe the action, result, and evidence in one calm sequence. For example, the report had conflicting totals. I coordinated the reconciliation with the 3 owners, and the reviewed version was approved before the deadline. The final file and review message are linked here. That sentence makes the work visible without accusing anyone of forgetting it. It also gives the manager something verifiable to use in a recap, project history, or performance discussion. There are 5 common failure modes. The first is overlogging. Recording every minor task turns the system into another job. The second is vague language. Helped with the project does not explain the contribution. Name the observable action. The third is unsupported impact. Do not attach a large claim to a small artifact. Match the result to what the evidence actually shows. The fourth is storing evidence in the wrong place. A personal copy of restricted material can create a larger problem than the visibility issue it was meant to solve. Use approved systems and follow company rules. The fifth is using the log only when conflict appears. A contemporaneous record is more credible and more useful when it is maintained calmly, not assembled as an accusation after a disagreement. An evidence log also has limits. It cannot guarantee recognition, promotion, job safety, or agreement. It cannot prove another person's motive. It does not replace ordinary communication, project updates, or a manager's judgment. Use this decision rule. Keep an entry when a future reviewer may reasonably ask what happened, what you did, what changed, and where the proof lives. Keep it concise, factual, proportionate, and compliant with privacy and company policy. What kind of quiet work is hardest for you to reconstruct at review time?